vital change his United side made during FA Cup win over Arsenal, and Hale's hero Ruben Amorim claimed his Manchester United team deserved to seal a spot in the FA Cup fourth round at the expense of Arsenal because they suffered together. Man United played with 10 men from 61 minutes after Diogo Dalot received a second yellow card for a challenge on Mikel Merino. The visitors dug in to take the game to extra time, and then penalties. The victory follows their 2-0 defeat to the Gunners at the Emirates on December 4, Amorim's first defeat as United boss. He said we showed a different spirit compared to our last game versus Arsenal, even with 10 men. We are improving on that aspect. I think we had a lot of difficulties in the beginning of the game to control the game with the ball. We suffered, not big opportunities, but we suffered running after the ball. Arsenal put in new players. They controlled the ball all the time. It was a sacrifice for my players. But we deserved to pass through this round because we suffered all together and we showed character, and that's a very important thing. The players were really tired, but I felt since the first minute that today was our day. I felt also a connection with our fans, our staff. It was a very good day for us in that aspect. Ruben Amorim hailed his Man United stars for showing a different spirit against Arsenal. The Red Devils beat Arsenal on penalties to reach the fourth round of the FA Cup just a few weeks after losing at the Emirates in the league. Amorim toasted deputy goalkeeper Altay Bayındır as a hero after his performance. I think that is clear we're becoming more resilient. I think also it is clear that when we score first that helps us to suffer. It is like more strength. On the inspired display of goalkeeper Altay Bayındır, who made a series of crucial saves, he added, "He's a good guy, he works a lot and life has beautiful things. A few weeks ago we were suffering through a difficult moment, but now he's like a hero for us." Mikel Arteta was left to rue crashing out of a competition he won in 2020, his only piece of major silverware at Arsenal. He said, "It's unbelievable we lost. Obviously, you measure the performance and what we did in relation to the position, you know you deserve to win the game by a mile. I love my players. I love our team and I love how good they are and what they do, because in 1,000 games, you should lose one, and probably it was this one. The ball has to go in the net and then you have to batter the opponent, that's the reality." A further blemish was the injury to Gabriel Jesus, who was stretchered off in the first half. "No update, but it's not looking good," he added. "He was in quite a lot of pain, he had to come off on a stretcher and he's not looking good." Eagle-eyed Man United supporters notice what Manuel Ugarte and Lisandro Martinez did to Kai Havertz after Arsenal's penalty miss. In new footage that wasn't shown on the BBC, new footage has shown what Manuel Ugarte and Lisandro Martinez did to Kai Havertz after Altay Bayındır saved Martin Odegaard's penalty on Sunday. Arsenal entertained Manchester United in the FA Cup third round at the Emirates, with the Red Devils securing their spot in the next round on penalties after a thrilling encounter. Bruno Fernandes had given United the lead early in the second half before disaster struck when Diogo Dalot was sent off after picking up a second yellow card. Gabriel leveled the score thanks to a deflected finish, and Arsenal had the chance to turn things around when Harry Maguire was adjudged to have fouled Kai Havertz in the penalty area despite replays showing minimal contact. Following the award of the penalty, there was a major scuffle with both sets of players and Havertz went down clutching his head after a coming together with Manuel Ugarte. United stand-in stopper Bayındır pulled off a stunning save from Odegaard's spot kick, and new footage, that wasn't picked up by the BBC at the time, has showed Ugarte, alongside Lisandro. United stand-in stopper Bayındır pulled off a stunning save from Odegaard's spot kick, and new footage, that wasn't picked up by the BBC at the time, has showed Ugarte, alongside Lisandro Martinez, renewing his rivalry with the German. New footage that wasn't shown on the BBC has revealed what Manuel Ugarte and Lisandro Martinez did to Kai Havertz after Altay Bayındır saved Martin Odegaard's penalty on Sunday. United won the clash 5-3 on penalties following a thrilling and dramatic encounter. After Bayındır saved and attempted to collect the loose ball, Martinez gave Havertz a shove. Bayındır had parried Odegaard's effort out, before he picked up the loose ball, with several players running in for the follow-up. One of these was Havertz, but as Bayındır collected the ball, Martinez was spotted giving the forward a shove, before Ugarte ran into the back of the German. This infuriated Havertz as he tried to push back, until the situation ultimately calmed down. The incident was seemingly not spotted by referee Andy Madley as all three players escaped any action, while replays weren't shown on the BBC. Ugarte also escaped any punishment for his initial head-on-head contact with Havertz that saw the German go tumbling to the ground, and with no VAR in action in the third round, no further action was taken. Havertz, who had squandered several chances during the clash, went on to miss the decisive penalty in the shootout, as Beyender saved his second spot kick of the game. Meanwhile, speaking after United's victory, boss Ruben Amorim was full of praise for his side after they triumphed 5-3 in the shootout following a battling display. The win was really important because it gives us more strength, and then with less one player, he's really hard to press, he said. As Havertz attempted to react to the Argentines' move, Manuel Ugarte also shoved him. Havertz tried to square up to both stars, but no action was taken by referee Andy Madley. Their altercation came after Havertz earlier went tumbling after squaring up to Ugarte. It's really hard to press a team like Arsenal with 11 players, imagine with 10 players, and then you are in a disadvantage. It is really hard because they can control the ball. They were already controlling the ball in a lot of moments. So it was vital to win the game, to draw the game. United return to action on Thursday when they host Southampton, while Arsenal entertain arch-rivals Tottenham on Wednesday.